Alrighty, so we're going to start this match up here right now. Are you currently ready, Michael?
No.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. Alright,
Are they actually letting you in-game because I'm paused at the beginning, but wait, I'm trying to switch over to red, but I'm paused. I'm trying to switch over.
Okay, I'm unpaused as well. Things switched to me. Okay, so we are currently going to start this. Everything started for me. Is it started for you as well?
Yeah, everything started for me.
Okay, nice,
Right now,
nice. Alright, yes, I am on Yeti right now. I will switch over since you are not able to. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Okay, I am switched to Kerninos. I am on team Take Notes. I am on the TNZ side. Let's see what this Kerninos builds right off the rip. Alrighty, sorry for that lag, by the way. Okay, so right now, I'm at 1:55. Alright, so we're starting out.
Seconds.
Okay. You're on 14 right now? Right now we are going into the game. I am going to actually start with TNZ this time. I'm going to play out it with Beast from Take Notes. Right now, as far as I can see on the builds, you know, there's going to be a Ravana jungle on Anx's side. Do you agree with the Sunder pick from the first Relic from Take Notes?
Yes.
Not Take Notes, but Anx? Alrighty.
Right now, NXS, they have crazy pressure. Take Notes has crazy pressure on it.
I agree. Do you think it was a wise choice, though, you know, because, you know, Poseidon does have very good lane clear, but against that Vulcan, do you really think it was the rip?
Minions have spawned.
Actually, that's terrible.
You said,
figure out. I can't switch over to the other lanes.
what you do, you press the up and down button, and you'll see on the right side, it'll say, like, you'll see your little yellow figure, and it'll go to the character, and you just press X. Alrighty, so at the very rip, Awelix just got sundered, and Poseidon slows. Alright, maybe that wasn't a kill, but maybe that's just, you know, putting enough pressure, but that Sunder is down by Yeti Mites. That was actually a very, not by Yeti, by Superfish. I apologize, stream.
You're fine.
Right,
what second mark are you at right now?
52. What about you?
I'm at the pause mark.
Alrighty, I'm at a minute. Where are you at?
When you get to 2:14, let me know and I'll unpause it.
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm just a little bit farther delayed, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm seeing right now that... Alright, so Vulcan's getting pushed out right now. Awelix is going over to solo lane. They might be able to take a gank off this Nike. Oh, and Nike falls. Lemonade gets just manhandled by Awelix and chalk that game. Well, that was a very nice actual pick. Have you seen that yet? The chalk and the Awelix going over to solo lane yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what would you say about that? Would you say that's actually a good pick, you know, trying to pick off that Nike off of a chalk early game? Oh, and I did not get to see that one. What happened in mid lane? Did you see that one?
Ravana pretty much used his immune to kill.
Oh, nice. Alright,
Are you at 2:14?
I'm at 2:02.
Alright, as soon as you get to 2:14, just pause it and then I'll play at the same time.
Alrighty. Sorry for the little lag burst. It's kind of just what happens on this game when we spectate matches. Alrighty, I'm at 2:15, so we were just a second behind. Alright, so
Alright, go ahead, unpause.
2, 3, go. Alrighty, so I am actually looking... I'm going to go over to mid lane, see what's happening with Awelix and Vulcan. Alright, let's see what happens. Awelix might just be getting a little poked out.
Poseidon should clear wave and then go over to Kuma.
Can you guys start LOL?
Alright, I'm going to move over a little bit to Fafnir. Alrighty. Fafnir doesn't seem like he's having any troubles in the dual lane. So what's happening right now? Right now they're taking purple. Okay, so Wheelix is still in mid lane, getting, you know, just that little bit of farm, you know, from her actual mid lane leaving lane. Switch over to soul lane real quick. Alright, it seems like Chalk and Nike are actually just having a little boxing match, really. And Chalk won that.
What both teams are trying to do is maximize their farm. They're playing passive. The first person to step out is going to die and shift the team.
Alright, let's see if this Wheelix pulls Nike. Oh, and a Wheelix gets her with the ult. What a nice pick from the unknown player. What do you think about that?
What's up with the potato quality?
Do you think that was actually the right thing to do? Like to use her ult right off the bat to get Chalk?
To get shock ahead, yes. If you get a shock ahead, there's no ganking.
That is true, for sure. Can you pause stream for a second? Where are you at?
I'm at 358. I just paused at 358.
Alright, 1 second stream. I'm just going to have to turn something off real quick. I do apologize for the little moments of things. I apologize. Alrighty. Alright, let's start the match again. I'm at 403. Where are you at?
You want to start the match at 403?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, I'm at 402.
Alrighty, let's go into it again. 1 second, my game's gonna... Alrighty, let's get back into this.
Alright.
Sorry for the little lag spikes that I'm currently having. It's just, you know, it's just hot. It's just honestly just spectating. It's kind of hard to deal with sometimes, for sure.
Bapnet also did avoid getting picked off. Smart man.
It looks like dual lane's just kind of, you know, just staying kind of passive. Each one's just really one's kind of just dealing with each other. They're not really just pushing out. It's just kind of back and forth. What do you think?
Both teams are playing very passive. Both teams are playing very passive. They don't want the other team to snowball. I think they're smart. I think they respect each other.
Ooh, that was almost a pick by that Medusa. Yet he almost had gotten the player from Take Notes. But Fress actually got back in that point. That was actually a really good play by Fress, just with that, you know, the actual beads and the immunity he had to get away from. That was a really good pick.
I didn't really get to see on dual lane side if Medusa used her ult or not.
Yeah, Medusa used her ult. Yep.
She used her ult? Okay. Their jungler, their ADC needs to talk to their jungler and they need to jump on this Medusa immediately. They get an early kill in duo, they can probably go immediately to gold.
And it looks like a Wheelix is actually...
A
Wheelix is trying to push into solo lane yet again. What do you think about the war games? The war game on solo side still a little bit lacking, to be honest. You know, there's no wards by, you know, the enemy's blue buff. There's no wards, you know, really. There's just wards going from mid lane to solo lane. Where would you put wards, technically?
Is weak. To be honest, Anx has amazing wards.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely.
They have war coverage over fire. I think they're looking to push down solo lane, beat shock so they can rotate and have amazing team fights.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely.
Vulcan's rotating. No, he stopped. Thought he was gonna rotate over and ult.
Yeah, Vulcan just seems like he's just getting the damage and, you know, just going back to lane this time. Maybe just getting a little bit of farm. Right now, it's just seeming like the level leads aren't really that bad from what I can see. Vulcan's maybe down a level. Oh, no. And Nike goes down again. Maybe just, you know, Nike just needs to play under tower. Maybe just sustain shock right now. That's mostly all she can do, you know, since she's gotten picked right now 3 times by that Wheelix.
Need more ward on solo lane. She's been getting camped since the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
direction. Anx needs more wards.
Yeah, I was about to tell you.
Solo lane.
It's cool. It's cool. It looks like Vulcan. Yep, Vulcan's just gonna go back to lane. What do you think he was doing over there by dual lane? Like, do you think he just spent a little bit too much time, you know, trying to get an ulti over there by dual lanes Kumba and Medusa? From
honestly, I was hoping I would say early game in the ult.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Right now, the best player on the field, it has to be Unknown.
Yeah, I really like what that Awilix is doing right now. You know, he's just making so much pressure over on Solo's side, so you know, Chalk can just go over and gank wherever he wants to. You know, just trying to get that tower really early. What
She's trying to get out there. Can he get a pull through the wall? Nope, she's not gonna go for it.
What pick was actually what side was Nike on? Like what pick was she on the pick and ban system?
If I'm correct, I think she was picked 4th.
Was it Wheelix already picked?
What do we subtle shots, subtle shots.
I think that's a fair question to ask. Was Wheelix already picked after the Nike, or was?
Wheelix was already picked. I think Wheelix was the first pick.
Oh no.
Oh, Wheelix is clearly a comfort pick. They played her in I think both our games.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking too as well. Personally,
when
maybe
Wheelix got picked, Vulcan should have been an immediate ban.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's for sure. You know, you just don't want to let those go, especially you know when you already see the Wheelix first pick.
Wheelix is looking spoiling.
Oh no, come on. Sorry about these lag spot, guys. It's just kind of is how it really isn't my internet, it's just the game, really. The spectating mode's just kind of, Not the greatest, but it's not the best either.
I kind of don't like the passiveness that's going on. Like, they have no words on the map.
Yeah,
they
it's
have
just...
two, but the right side, the left side of tech notes, they don't have to word. TNZ does not have to word right now. They have complete dominance.
Yeah, it really just doesn't...
They should, but they're dominating.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Superfish really can just gank really anywhere, like, just for the main fact that there's really just so much dominance in each lane right now. Personally, why don't you think that, that Kernunos wasn't banned in, the pick and ban system by Anx's side?
If I was to say a personal take on this, I would ban CC. That's why we like to call him CC instead of Kernunos, because his name is ridiculously long. It's because he can be outplayed really bad. He hits like a truck late game, but his early game is very weak, in my opinion.
Yeah, most definitely. I would agree with you there. I just, honestly, personally, as, you know, a player myself, I like to ban him just because he can be so strong. Oh, no, and Shock goes in for the ult. Oh,
well,
and...
was out of position terribly. That was a perfect ult by Vulcan.
Just nice plays so far by Take Notes. Oh, and Christian just lazy backs over here. And they probably are going to go for gold here. Nike's all the way over in right lane. This is a perfect gold period attempt.
Unknown.
Yeah, most definitely. They're definitely going to know his name now.
Yes, Unknown is a big boy.
So far, it just looks like Unknown really is the MVP of this game so far, most definitely.
And Anx still can come back.
Oh
they
yeah,
just have to look forward to team fights. They need to farm up.
Right.
Make sure
I totally agree.
Counter ward.
So far, what do you think of the builds, though? Like the builds from each side. Do you think they're, you know, on par of where they should be?
Yeah. I kind of would like to see Poseidon run Gem Isolation first, just to try to set a team up a little more.
I totally agree with that. That's a strange item just to go right off the book, right with a book right off the bat after boots. But I can see where he's going with that. Maybe just, you know, more high damage because of his team being down. You know, he wants maybe a little bit more damage, personally.
What I really don't understand on the side of Anx is why they went into Kumba. Not Kumba, but why they went into Medusa. A better pickup would have been Cupid.
Oh yeah, most definitely, but I mean, really, honestly, like Medusa's really held her own against Cernunnos, really, like just in fights actually, like they've been just kind of even, really.
This might be a pick on Poseidon. No, she didn't do it. She could have fought there.
Yeah, my interest is
Just
why
maybe
Poseidon's by himself right now when maybe to try to get a gank on them, but just kind of a slow gank.
Take a look over Medusa versus
Oh, and yet he gets knocked down by Cernunnos, by Fries. Press,
Good
sorry
on
about
CC.
that.
Good bees, but she... Good job on TNZ.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It just seems
Yeah,
like
that was a nice ult.
yeah,
He
it
forced her
really
beats. Got that kill with the dash.
right. It really just doesn't seem like right now. Just Medusa was holding her own. It just seems like just CC maybe just a little bit more powerful than the Medusa right now.
That's a really
Oh,
good
and
ult. Nice.
yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Let's see what's still gonna happen in mid lane because there is 3 people in mid lane. It seems like that left tower from Anx's side is getting taken. And Ravana is rotating over, maybe to try to get a pick on CC right now, on Fress. I like the counter warding also that Anx is doing right now.
There, that is poor position, and then like you understand what she's trying to do, but she shouldn't jump into a 3-man. Good ult on the foot. He saved Nike.
Oh, and Nike still. Why would she stay under tower? You know, when there's 3 people there. What do you think was her sight there? What do you think she was trying to do? Maybe just, you know, just take out minions, try to not let them get mid tower from that. Oh, and Ravana ultin trying to get the kill on the Vulcan. Oh, and it doesn't succeed. A really nice attempt right there by Ravana right there, trying to get the kill off when Superfish ulted in.
Anx is going into team fights with just 2 to 1. 1 to 2 people. They shouldn't do that at all, especially with a Wilix being so big right now.
Oh, and Christian might go down here by the chalk.
Poseidon really started down. Shot too far. If he had his ult, he could have just ulted in and gotten away with a free kill.
Anx might just be a little bit just over pushed every game. That's what it's seeming like it's happening. Just Anx is just being right now just out of position more than anything right now. And like I said at the beginning of the game, it's just all about positioning right now. You know, Anx is just being over pushed. You know, just basically anytime they're over anywhere like this, Nike's right now just looking at a Wheelix saying, you know, maybe I don't want to face them here. I'm just gonna go sit under tower for a little bit.
She wanted to defend speed buff, but there's honestly nothing she can do about it besides waste her ability. Then she has to worry about a shot going inside the tower.
Oh, but nice ult by Nike to just try to save herself, but it looks like she's going to die here. And the unknown just gets another kill to feed his stats.
Oh yeah, that was a really good ult by Nike. Immediately after that ult, she should have just left it just to see 1 hour.
I'm going to switch back to mid once this frame rate drops and goes back to normal. Alrighty.
My hat off to unknown. He's definitely carrying his team right now.
Yeah, most
He's
definitely. He's
pressure
just
hard. He knows that this is the early game god and he needs to apply that pressure. Respect. But then again, this is just game 1. They know this.
yeah, this is honestly just a learning experience. Really, if you just think about it, you really just have to learn what you can do against this other team. Maybe, you know, just a few switches, or maybe just, you know, maybe a player in a different positioning. Oh, and CC from Clan, take notes. Perez just killed that Medusa in a matter of a few seconds. Well, I wish I would have seen that, and the frame rate wouldn't have stopped. Alright, so Take Notes is going for Gold Fury right now. And it looks like to be a free Gold Fury. Ravana, you should really just get back and just try to defend a little bit. Let's see what you're doing here. Alright, Kuma's in mid, a little bit
what Anx should be
over-rotated.
doing, if they had ward, which I can't see right now, if they had ward on Go Fury, they should have immediately went for Portal Demon.
Yeah, right now it
If
looks
you can't
like...
take it, might as well go for a trade.
Yeah, it looks like right now Take Notes has wards all over left side, and Anx has wards on Soul lane, more or less, and a few in mid lane, but it just seems like on left lane it's just kind of lacking.
Anx has a couple of counter wards in the right lane. But that's it. That's a ward at the top left of duo, but that tower's gone.
Yeah.
They need the ward a little bit closer to their buffs.
Yeah, most definitely. Or just, you know, right by Gold Fury, right in the middle of it, really.
Oh, Ravana almost had a pick. Put off by Medusa.
Yeah, most definitely to get that pick off of that Fafnir, just to take him out just for a little bit. Maybe make a push on something, maybe get a tier 1 left tower.
Yes, so we
Oh, and Vulcan ults in left lane. Can they get a kill here? And Yeti Mites is getting pulled out. Oh, and Shock goes in for the kill. So does Awilix. Awilix wastes the ult, but Shock gets the kill to clean up. Looks like Poseidon and Nike were trying to make a push on the mid tier 1 tower, but to no avail. Oh yes, most definitely. From your game to this, what would you think? What would you think they've really changed from your game to this game?
Major improvements on their team fights.
Yeah, most definitely. From
Anx
what
has gotten a lot better on their wards.
Yeah, I think their ward coverage definitely is a lot better. And to just properly team fight, in my opinion, I would just their team fights has kind of been lacking. You know, one person hasn't been there, and it's been a 4v5, or you know, maybe one's just a little bit too far pushed up, maybe like a squishy or something.
I don't think at this point that TNZ is gonna have a member out of position. Seems like they've been running in groups all game.
Oh yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Right now, and Ravana will go down there. Oh, and Medusa ults. That's a Medusa ult down. And Fafnir goes to ult. He's going to ult into mid lane.
I like to say that was a good ult on Medusa for a disengage, but oh no, I don't think they got anything out of it.
Yeah, right now they just really needed that Medusa ult right there under mid tier 1 tower. Yes, most definitely, most definitely. Oh, nice play, nice play to get pressed.
Right now, I would tell Medusa, since we're losing so bad in team fights, to go pick off that tower.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They should. Oh, and Poseidon wastes his ult there.
Oh man. To be honest, if they get this Phoenix, they could probably end at 20 minutes.
Oh, and Beast gets Krisham here. Oh, and he gets Yeti too. And by Anx's side, their tier 1 mid Phoenix is down. What would you say on Take Notes' side? What do you think they should go for right now? You know, are they gonna go for the actual Fire Giant right now?
Take Notes should absolutely send both the front lines to the zone while everybody else takes the Fire Giant.
Most definitely, most definitely. What do you think, do you think that, you know, if Anx were to have somebody, you know, push up, maybe just try to, you know, steal Fire Giant from them if they do go for it?
If I was Anx right now, as support, I would probably zone in the jungle while my carry go take a tower.
You would definitely say not to try to challenge Fire Giant right here to try to steal it.
Absolutely not. I would not challenge that Fire Giant, but I'm pretty sure one of the cocky number on my team would.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. You always have those players that, you know, think they can make the big play, maybe, you know, just steal Fire Giant.
Sometimes they're guaranteed they'll take it. They are worth. They will die for that fire. Especially if they get it, definitely defensive.
And Medusa is actually doing exactly what you said that she should be doing, you know, just trying to push up that left lane to get that tier 1 left tower. Or right now it just seems like Anx might just, they actually did back off there. I'm really surprised. And right now, TNZ just basically got a free fire giant and stealing every buff. You know, getting all those levels on the other team on Anx's side.
For a brief second, I thought there was a little bit of miscommunication because it looks like Medusa wasn't going to take the tower.
Yeah, maybe she just, you know, thought maybe someone's going to retreat on me, maybe just come back. But it doesn't look like it is. Maybe Medusa should just, you know, just keep pushing up. Maybe not worrying about that tier right tower, that tier 2 right tower. Honestly, they should just really just push back. You know, take what they can and just push back from here. Medusa, honestly, I would still keep pushing if I were you. No, Vulcan is going to go back and challenge Medusa right here. Can Medusa get this Phoenix? No, it doesn't look like she's going to be able to, yep.
If Medusa has an ult, she should make quick work of Vulcan.
It looks like right now Take Notes is going to go for that the solo Phoenix right now, and they will get the solo Phoenix. All right, yep, that's maybe a kill on her. Oh, nice Medusa ult there. Just, you know, just try to push him away. Oh, and Fresh from Team Take Notes goes in and just honestly just makes quick work of Poseidon right there. Oh, and they're going for the end. Take Notes is going for the end. Yep, this. Oh, nice ult by Nike just to say push you back. What do you think? Do you think, you know, Vulcan going back to protect that left Phoenix on...
That was a very smart move.
So you don't think that Vulcan should have been in trying to take that Titan out and trying to push up right side with him?
He didn't have to, he just wanted to. Vulcan could have kept pushing with them and guaranteed the end for the game, but they didn't want to lose the Phoenix. I don't blame them. We just one of our members back to protect the Phoenix while Rex kept pushing. Honestly, where they're at in the game, they can 4v5.
Yeah, most definitely. Just with the level difference, you know, with the build difference as well. You know, basically, you know, the whole team on either side really has a full build. You know, everyone really is just on their last item or, you know, getting ready for their last item. Right now, let's look at the stats. I've really been interested in what the stats look like right now. So the player damage from each team, it looks like to me, right now, Medusa has the most player damage on Anx's side. Right now, on Take Notes' side, it looks to me like right now Chalk has the most player damage with a good 14k player damage from Chalk. It's actually very impressive, you know, having the most player damage in the game by Take Notes' side with a Chalk. But we still got to think that Awilix really set him, you know, forward to go into the end of the game, you know, just making him such a, you know, big distraction for the team, you know, making him tanky, making him all-powerful Chalk that we know and love.
Right now, I'm expecting the Wheelies to tell our team to come to Portal Demon, take Portal Demon, and go push down mid before the Phoenix comes up.
Yeah, it looks like to me, Take Notes is going for that mid Phoenix right now to no avail. Fafnir goes in, you know, tries to ult and get a kill. Yep, they're going to get this Ravana. Superfish goes down to Chalk again. OG picks up the kill. It looks like, yep, they got mid Phoenix from this. Let's see if they push that Titan. Oh, and Awilix picks up the kill. Unknown just going in and Christian goes down. Oh, and Nike's trying to save it, and to no avail. And that is game one, everybody. What would you personally say it was the deciding factor in that game by Take Notes?
I would say it's the Wheelies, man.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree.
To snowball completely.
Yeah, and she really picked on that Nike solo lane. I saw so many times where she just, honestly, just took advantage of the fact that that Nike had that leap. Just really, she really didn't even need her circle mostly. Just that Nike would just keep jumping. It was basically like playing, like that Nike was just a kangaroo just jumping around for Awilix just to pick her off.
If I was Anx right now, I would ban Awilix to see whether picks that their jungler have, because he's definitely their strongest member.
Yeah, most definitely.
Vulcan, I would say their mid laner is their second best.
Let's look at the ward placement. The ward placement on Anx's side. So the carry lane had 7 wards. Poseidon had 8 wards. Nike had 8 wards. Kumba had 8 wards. And the Ravana with a slim 3 wards. Personally, on my opinion, I would really have had Ravana to get more awards than just 3 measly awards. Having everywhere else, get more than 5 awards is just really just kind of a bad thing. But let's look at Take Notes aside. They really didn't need any award placement. Only having 4 awards by Chalk, 4 awards by Fafnir, 5 awards by Sir Nunos. And let's see, Vulcan having 5 awards and a Wheelix having 5 awards. They really didn't need those awards. What do you think?
I think they started feeling themselves when they came to mid game and the Wheelix was really big. It was like, hey, they honestly didn't need the awards. They ran around together, got area objectives together. All the time they was out of position is when they absolutely knew that they can get the kill.
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely agree with that, just for the main fact that they were so strong and so big against the other team. Wheelix already being level 19, their highest player being a level 17, which is that Poseidon. Everybody was really just over-leveled compared to Anx's side on Take Notes.
I think what Anx should do, since their mid is not that bad, I actually like their mid. They should actually go a jungler instead of the Robano jungle, because he falls off. Especially if he's not abusive early game, like really heavy, like how that Wheelix was, he falls off and he just actually hurts the team more than he helps. I would have liked to see a Neja until Poseidon.
I agree with that. Because, they really needed the beads, really. Like, I understand, there's no Wheelix in play, but, I mean, really, on the real note, like, Hunbats isn't really just... you're not always going to be alone, and if your support really is going to appeal, you're truly think about it, a Hunbat's ult is actually really a lot better than a Wheelix ult.
Anx just stepped their worst up this game.
Yeah, most definitely. Let's see if they're ready. Can you message them and ask them if they're ready for game 2?
Oh yeah.
I also need to take a look at the stream and see what the comments were.
They got me stuck in my thoughts right now. Anx, they stepped their war game up, but TNZ stepped their team fight up. They worked as a team all game.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think right now TNZ really just showed what the I really think they had really stepped up their, team game, and maybe just a few changes might have helped them, or, just maybe a more of a team fight potential team, you know what I mean? Like the team they had really had a little bit of team fight. Yeah, they had, let's see, they had 2 slows, 3 slows, a stun, a massive sleep, and a Medusa stun. I think they just went for a CC chain sort of thing, but maybe they really just need to think about having a, maybe more of a high damage, solo laner than a Nike.
I don't know. I personally, I like Nike. I just think that TNZ's pick was better. Their pick revolves around a Wheelix. You got Shock's knock up, you have Vulcan's knock up. CC is really good for counter team fights. Like if that Medusa ult and CC's not there, he beats out into his ult. That's turns everybody's pick like that. But then again, I don't know. Anx early, if they'd have played it right, they would have had it. That's what I was actually looking for. I was looking for that Ravana that actually dumpster early. Just completely beat everybody. But that Wheelie showed out.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Just the main fact that, like, that Wheelix just really just was camping that solo lane just because she knew that she could get a kill with that Chalk. I think that Chalk and the Wheelix really played well together, knowing what they were going to do at each certain point.
Oh, yeah. I'm messaging them now.
Alrighty.
He just asked me what second game are they hosting. I told him yes. Alright. Alright. They're getting ready.
Alright. Alrighty, looks like we are about to go
What?
into game 2.
Alright. With the streaming on PS4 and you streaming to YouTube, it's like we can start off at the same times, and if for some reason yours jumped like 20 seconds in front of mine, because when you end, I was like 20 seconds behind for some reason, but I didn't like pause it or anything.
Yeah, mine, honestly, it's just, I don't
That is
even know what
weird.
it really is. Like, it does that, like, a lot of certain points where it's like, it's not skipping per se, but it's like lagging and then it skips me forward.
Oh no, I'm trying to figure out who do I want to. Alright, I'm cute to spectate gay.
Alrighty, I'm going to do the same.
Okay. I'm in right now, and they already did the picks and bans. They just haven't picked 3 guys.
Alrighty, let me go to Superfish's name and spectate. Alrighty, that was weird.
I'm about to go ahead and apologize to the viewers because my broadcasting is terrible. I'm more of a critic than a broadcaster.
Yeah, my thing is actually like wigging out. I might have to.
Oh man.
Yeah, like my thing is totally
He's
like.
badly playing.
1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to